19 consecutive wins, a conference title, a #1 playoff seed, and one long-awaited state championship. Those are all the things you can mark off the checklist of Needham girls lacrosse this season. But what exactly were they thinking as they made their title run? What would that moment finally be like after coming so close in previous years? Well, our good friend Chris Dugan sat down with a few members of the team this week to get the inside scoop.
It is now my pleasure to be joined alongside the state champion girls lacrosse teams, a few players rather, from that girls lacrosse team. We have Gabby Walsh, Sarah Conley, and Caroline Walsh. Ladies, it's great to have you here.
Thank you.
When did this year, is there a specific point for all of you or any of you, maybe they could be different, that stuck out to you that was like, okay, this year is different from any other year?
Well, I feel like, so we always, as you know, like last year's sectional state finals, we lost to Westwood, and we usually lose to either them or NDA in the playoffs. So I feel like when we were able to beat both of them during the season, I kind of thought we definitely would be able to make it farther than we usually have. And I don't know, I thought maybe like we could have won it all the way, but that definitely was a point that I thought we could probably make it all the way.
Like she said, we've been here all 4 years, and we've just like lost the same round almost. And I think we just this is our last opportunity. We were all seniors. We just thought like if we weren't going to do it this year, then we'd never be able to do it. And I feel like also the past year that Beth had was like a tough one for her, and we dedicated our season to Joe, Beth's husband, and so we thought, we had to, we dedicate to him, we just had to win for her, and this is our last chance, so that also gave us a lot of motivation, I think.
This year, you guys set yourself up with that #1 seed. Things just seemed to be different, I think, as the year obviously came to the tournament. And what was the biggest factor that maybe you would say got you over the hump in winning the South Sectional?
I think our team this year didn't have one player, one or two players that were the big ones. We had a bunch, either it's seniors or mostly the sophomores were, we had a bunch of players, and we all worked really well together as a team, and I think that really helped. So not focusing on one player the whole season, and I think that was a big part of it.
And like you said, being on the left side of the bracket this year was definitely a key move, just because, Westwood and NDA both were very strong teams this year. I think it was pretty equal between the three of us, but I just think it came down to fight, and in those last games, who was fighting the hardest and who was playing their best, because we're also known as the best team in the state for a transition game. And a lot of times, teams would try and stop that, and we couldn't get thrown off our game because we knew that was one of the most important parts that would push us over the edge. So we had to adjust what other teams threw at us and kind of keep just playing our game.
When that final buzzer went off in the state championship game, what were the first thoughts and emotions going through your head? First state championship for the program in 15 years. Sarah, you said, your sisters have been through there. They hadn't gotten a state title.
Yeah.
What emotions are going through your mind then, and maybe even still?
I don't know. It's mostly excitement and happy, and knowing that everything we did for that season or the preseason was all worth it. All the sacrifices and hard work during practice. We knew it was all worth it just for that, and I don't know, I was mostly excited and happy during that.
Well, I think about it almost every day since then. It's just keep being that was one of the best days in my life. When I heard that whistle go off, I honestly had some tears of joy. It didn't really feel real in the moment. I was even Gabby said everything we've been working for that season, but even everything we've been working for since youth lacrosse, it starts when we are so young, and that's the highest you can get in high school. We couldn't go further than that, so it was quite a way to end the senior season. And I think I go around town every day these days, and I get 10 congratulations in one day. I think just people were really excited for the program, especially since the last time was 2002.
Can you top that, Caroline?
Yeah, and, I mean, I just like the same thing that they said, like we finally did it, like just like the past 15 years, no one has been able to do it. Like Sarah's sister, our sister has been through the program, and just like they've all been so close, and then like we were the ones who did it the year, like we were seniors, and just everything that we've done, it was just so like, it still doesn't really feel real. I mean, it was just like so amazing. I don't know, it was awesome.